Hey everybody, Chris here. Tough Sunday night trading in the crypto markets. We saw Doge drop 8 to 9%. It's down 15-16% for the week now. So that's pretty tough. In this video, we'll be talking about what is going on with crypto markets and Dogecoin. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. We'll be live again Monday night. Probably going to be a little earlier on Monday, around 5 p.m. Boston time, East Coast time, United States, because the New England Patriots are playing on Monday Night Football and going to be with some friends watching that. So the live stream will be a little earlier. We'll be following up on a lot of things that we're talking about in this video today and looking out towards the week ahead. And what is up with the week ahead? Well, we've got some CPI, this Consumer Price Index numbers coming out for the United States on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, yes, the Fed is meeting again and coming out with how many basis points, what percentage increase is there going to be in interest rates as the Fed continues to fight inflation in the United States. And of course, this has ripple effects all around the world. Not only that, but we're still fighting the contagion coming out of FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried is supposed to be meeting with Congress on Tuesday. How that's going to work and what he's going to say, we don't know. I'm guessing Sam is going to continue to play the I didn't know what was going on card. I should have done better. I'm going to work really hard to make things right for FTX users, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, there's still this huge $8 to $10 billion hole in FTX's balance sheet. What that's all about is going to take a long time to figure out. And now we've got Binance. Yes, Binance is in the news. This was an older case. We can talk about this more on the live stream, but it's an older case that United States regulators were looking at, as Binance was an exchange that was being used to launder money. I don't think that's the case anymore. CZ's done a good job of sort of clearing all of those things up. And of course, Binance isn't used in the United States. Now there's Binance.us, which is the United States piece of Binance. But overall, there's still this investigation that's been going on about 4 years now, and it looks like things are starting to come to a head on that. I think partially because of FTX and the sort of the exposure that FTX's downfall is having on the crypto industry, where things are getting tough. We still have this global economic recession happening. So all of these are news that's not great and still point to further downfall in the crypto market. A lot of people looking for more drops to come ahead. But we still have Elon Musk and Twitter out there. Elon Musk battling the bots on Twitter. Looks like he's got a team working on making sure, working on getting rid of all of those bot replies. And that seems to be working pretty well. Some think that the people running the bots are kind of reloading and looking at new ways to sort of get around whatever the Twitter team is coming up with to combat them. We'll see how all of that plays out. But what this does mean, though, when we do see these drops is, yes, a buying opportunity. We know the future of Dogecoin. And my buying opportunity last night was 8.5 cents. Again, I do my weekly dollar cost averaging. I do it on Sundays. I could see that on a Sunday evening, there was going to be a drop in the market. It just looked like things were happening. There was this initial drop and then a further drop. And then the big drop happened, and I was ready right then to buy. And so I was able to scoop up more Doge at 8.5 cents. Now, overall, is 8.5 cents a really good price? Or is it going to be lower? It could go lower. We'll look at that on the charts. But overall, the outlook long-term is great on Doge. So if you're buying at 8.5 or 9, probably in the long term, that's probably all pretty good, but I'm a trader and I try and get the lowest price that I can, even though I dollar cost average. But that's just me, not financial advice. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen last night that I did post that I was buying and dollar cost averaging, and then I saw that low price, and that's when I bought. let's go ahead, let's take a look at the charts and the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. We're going to start here with the Dogecoin chart. This is on the 30-minute, and this is where Doge was trading throughout the weekend, was right around 9.69. That's where Dogecoin was trading when I had my live stream on Friday night, and I was predicting sideways trading through the weekend with really low volume. Look at the volume here, just practically nothing. But then we saw the first drop Sunday afternoon, and then the second drop, and that's where I was like, okay, I tweeted out, it looks like we're going to have some dips. This is my weekly dollar cost averaging. I'm going to buy the dip, and then we had the big drop, and that's where I bought down here at 8.5 cents. So I was ready right when this was dipping down, and that's where I bought. Now we're trading at 8.8 cents. If we zoom out and we look at the 4-hour chart and we see where Dogecoin is. Now we're right back where Dogecoin was back here this is on the 25th of November. So this isn't a huge overall dip in terms of Doge, because again, we go back to the daily, zoom out even more. And here in the end of October, we were still down, it's like 6 cents. So this isn't a great looking chart though. We've broken below this upward trend line that I was following, and so that negates that upward trend right now, and it looks like we're in this new downward trend, which isn't good and does point for further retracement in the price of Doge. So what's going on? Well, Dogecoin plummets 9% as crypto markets flash red. That's right. That's what we've got. The poor Doge, though, feeling kind of blue as Dogecoin plummets, now around 8.8 cents following the last drop. Bears have been in control of the token for the past week. Well, it was trading sideways, wasn't really bear, but again, that low volume to me was saying that there wasn't going to be much price action. However, over the past week, Doge has now fallen upwards of 16%. But with that 16% fall now showing about 15% currently on CoinMarketCap, Doge is still 8th. It's still the 8th largest cryptocurrency. So Doge is doing okay. I mean, Cardano isn't doing well, trading at about 30 cents now. Couldn't believe Cardano dropping below 30 cents, but that's what we have. But we have everything in the red over the past 7 days. Everything down, Bitcoin down, Ethereum down. Bitcoin had briefly dropped below 17,000 again, and that's what we have right now. It's just the overall crypto market in the red. So Dogecoin drops in 24 hours, and what is going on? So a lot of this is based on the Fed's upcoming decision, because we don't know what they're going to say. Based on the U.S. wholesale inflation figures, it is evident that the effects of inflation have reduced, but despite that, they're expected to loom for an unspecified time frame. It is dreaded that this might inevitably offer Fed a greater advantage. So that's what we have in terms of this kind of fear. And also with this plummeting of the price, what we have are liquidations happening. That's right, with liquidations. $6.34 million in Doge liquidations, the majority of which occurred on the Binance exchange. And what are liquidations? So, liquidations used to describe the forced closing of a trader's position due to the partial or total loss of the trader's initial margin. This means that you are using leverage, and with that leverage, you're betting on the price going up, and you're using leverage to get multiple times gains than just buying and selling Doge, one-to-one. However, when you trade like that, you're at risk of losing. And what happens is when you see this sudden drop in the price, like we had here, what the exchanges do is they close out your leveraged margin positions, and they can see exactly where you are in terms of your leverage trading, and they know where to close out those positions. And when that position gets closed, you lose. I don't know why people have been successful trading margin. Usually that's in a bull market. You're doing margin leverage trading and trading is going up, everything's going up, and you're making multiples of gains on your investments. But doing that in a bear market like this, when this kind of drop can happen, that's pretty tough. And here's FX Street. Dogecoin price at risk of sliding 28% as traders back away before a snowstorm. So Dogecoin failed to hold support on crucial levels, faces a sharp decline as supportive measures are quite far away, because we don't know when this Twitter thing is going to happen with Doge. That's kind of what everyone's betting on. And Elon's been spending so much time on that. We don't know what's happening with SpaceX or Tesla or these other things about Dogecoin as currency. So the first support only shows up after a roughly 28% price drop now, as volatility picks up before the last 10 trading days of the year. And where is that again? That goes back to the daily. And we're looking back here at where support is down here at 7 cents. So that additional 28% drop would be down to that support level, and we could see Doge do a drop like that. So as I said earlier, we'll be getting more into detail on what's been going on with crypto and Doge in my live stream on Monday evening. That's going to be 5 o'clock U.S. Coast, East Coast, Boston, New York time. That's where I am in Boston. And if you see, yes, I have a new studio here that I'm working out of. Apologize still for some of the reverberation and echo. Still trying to work on the soundproofing. But overall, I think it's a cleaner look. And that's just what I'm doing going forward. So hope you enjoy it. We'll be talking more about my setup and my space in my live stream as well. So if you're not subscribed and you don't have notifications on, you won't be notified when I go live. So be sure to subscribe, give the video a like. If you haven't already, of course, please subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. What's going on with Doge? We're going to see further Doge drops. Are we just all accumulating now, waiting for the big rise once Elon Musk and Twitter officially announced Dogecoin as payment on its platform? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.